A rainy day. It was a rainy day. The sky was gray, very gray. The clouds were big and fluffy, like giant cotton balls. Rain fell in sheets, splashing on the ground. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter. The sound was everywhere. Lily was inside. She was 6 years old, and she loved rainy days. She sat by the window, watching the rain. She had her favorite teddy bear, Mr. Snuggles, sitting beside her. Mr. Snuggles had one button eye and a very worn patch on his tummy. Lily loved him very much. "It's raining, Mr. Snuggles," she whispered. Mr. Snuggles, of course, didn't answer. He was a very quiet teddy bear. Lily's mum was in the kitchen, making soup. It smelled delicious, warm and spicy. Lily could smell it from the living room. She hoped it was tomato soup. Tomato soup was her favorite. "Mum," Lily called. "Yes, darling?" her mum replied from the kitchen. "Can I have some soup?" "Of course, sweetie," her mum said. "It will be ready in a few minutes." Lily waited patiently. She watched the rain fall. The drops raced each other down the window pane. She imagined them as little people, sliding down a giant slide. It was a fun game she played whenever it rained. A few minutes later, her mum brought her a bowl of warm, delicious tomato soup. Lily ate it slowly, savoring each spoonful. It was perfect. After her soup, Lily decided to play a game. She took out her crayons and her drawing book. She drew a big, bright sun, even though it was raining outside. She drew a rainbow, too, with all the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. She drew happy clouds, smiling sheep, and a friendly little raindrop. She drew her family, too. Her mum, her dad, and her little brother, Tom. Tom was only 2, and he loved playing with his building blocks. Lily drew him happily building a tall tower. As she drew, the rain outside started to slow down. The pitter-patter became quieter. The gray clouds began to break apart, revealing little patches of blue sky. The rain was almost over. Lily finished her drawing. She showed it to her mum. Her mum smiled. "That's a beautiful picture, Lily," she said. "You're very talented." Lily beamed. She loved it when her mum praised her drawings. Suddenly, Tom toddled into the room. He had a building block tower in his hands, but it was wobbly and about to fall. Lily helped him carefully rebuild it, making it taller and stronger. Tom giggled. Lily giggled too. They played together for a while, building towers and knocking them down. They laughed and shouted. The sound of their laughter filled the room. The rain had stopped completely now. The sun peeked through the clouds, shining brightly. A rainbow arched across the sky, a beautiful, colorful arc. Lily looked out the window. The world looked fresh and clean, washed by the rain. The trees and flowers sparkled. Everything looked beautiful. "Look, Mum," Lily exclaimed, pointing to the rainbow. "A rainbow." Her mum came to the window and smiled. "It's a beautiful rainbow, Lily," she agreed. "A perfect ending to a perfect rainy day." Lily agreed. It had been a wonderful day, full of warmth, comfort, and laughter. She loved rainy days, especially when she could spend them with her family, drawing pictures, eating delicious soup, and playing with her brother. And of course, with Mr. Snuggles, her beloved teddy bear, always by her side. The next day was sunny. Lily and her family went to the park. They played on the swings and the slide. Lily built a sandcastle, helped by her ever-present Mr. Snuggles. Tom, as usual, loved his building blocks, creating magnificent, albeit unstable, towers. They had a picnic lunch, sitting under a big oak tree. The sun was warm on their faces. It was a lovely day, a perfect contrast to the rainy day before. But Lily still remembered the cozy feeling of being inside, listening to the rain, and drawing her colorful picture. She knew that rainy days had their own special magic, a quiet charm that made them wonderful in their own way. That evening, as she drifted off to sleep, clutching Mr. Snuggles tightly, Lily thought about the rainy day. She thought about the warm soup, the colorful rainbow, and the laughter she shared with her family. It was a day filled with simple joys, small moments that made her heart feel warm and happy. She smiled in her sleep, a happy memory tucked safely away in her dreams. The following week, another rainy day arrived. This time, Lily wasn't surprised or disappointed. She knew what to expect: the soothing sound of rain, the smell of her mother's delicious soup, the joy of drawing, and the warm comfort of family. She grabbed her crayons and Mr. Snuggles, ready to embrace the unique magic of another rainy day adventure. This time, she decided to draw a picture of herself, her family, and Mr. Snuggles, all snuggled together inside, watching the rain fall outside. It was a picture that perfectly captured the essence of her happy rainy day memories. She even added a little detail, a tiny, smiling raindrop on the window pane, waving hello to Mr. Snuggles. It was a tiny detail, but it perfectly summarized her feelings about rainy days, simple, joyful, and comforting. And as the rain gently pattered against her window, Lily knew, without a doubt, that rainy days were her favorite kind of days. They were days filled with the quiet joy of being home, safe, warm, and surrounded by the people she loved most. And that, she thought, was a kind of magic all its own. The weeks passed, and the seasons changed. Summer gave way to autumn, then winter. More rainy days came and went, each one different, each one special. Sometimes the rain was gentle, a soft whisper against the window pane. Other times, it was a fierce downpour, a dramatic storm that filled Lily with awe. But through it all, one thing remained constant: Lily's love for rainy days, her appreciation for the simple joys they brought, and the warmth of the memories they created. One particularly cold winter evening, as the snow fell softly outside, Lily sat by the window, drawing a picture of a snowy landscape. Mr. Snuggles sat beside her, a loyal companion as always. The fire crackled merrily in the hearth, casting a warm glow across the room. Lily smiled, thinking of all the rainy days and snowy nights she had spent in the comforting embrace of her family. The memory of her very first rainy day, the one she had drawn in her colorful picture, was as vivid as ever. It had been the beginning of a beautiful tradition, a cherished memory that she would always carry with her. The sound of the snow falling outside was almost like the sound of the rain, a gentle lullaby, a calming rhythm that filled her heart with peace and contentment. She closed her eyes, a smile playing on her lips, and drifted off to sleep, surrounded by the warmth of her home, the love of her family, and the comforting presence of her old, beloved Mr. Snuggles. It was a perfect night, a perfect ending to a perfect chapter of her life, filled with the simple magic of rainy days and snowy nights. And she knew, deep in her heart, that many more such days and nights awaited her, filled with love, laughter, and the enduring comfort of home.